Hello everyone and welcome back to Prodigal Overland. My name's Brad. If you're new here, welcome. Today I am sitting under the driest spot I could find here in Texas as it just rains cats and dogs on the last day of 2020. Today's video is going to be all about our top 5 trails from 2020. And looking back, I kind of didn't realize how much traveling we've done, but in preparation for this video, we've actually been around the country quite a bit, which is kind of impressive considering we spent over 3 months bunkered down in Michigan, a couple months with family in Pennsylvania, and so in spite of all that, we've actually done quite a few trails and met a lot of new friends and folks. And so, as you know, if you've been watching us a while, is we really love doing these trails, but a big part of what we do is getting to meet people and making new friends, and we certainly have done that this year. We just want to thank you guys at home for supporting us as we have grown over this past year. It means a lot to us, and so often we'll have random emails and comments and things that encourage us to kind of keep going. So we're excited about 2021 and hope that it ends up being a less pandemic filled year. Anyway, if you guys have not yet subscribed to this channel, if you've been watching our stuff for a while, it really helps us if you hit that subscribe button. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and without further ado, we've got our top 5 trails from 2020. We're going to kick things off with an honorable mention. This is Silver Lake Sand Dunes in Mears, Michigan. It's not really a trail, so it didn't make our top 5, but it is a lot of fun. It's a recreational area that borders Lake Michigan and has over 2,000 acres of sand and sand dunes to play on. We went here with our friends, Jeff and Angie. We did this actually, as Michigan was starting to reopen after the pandemic. We spent about 3 months with them, kind of bunkered down in Michigan on their property that they have out there. But Silver Lake, if you've never been there, is a lot of fun. They've got all kinds of things. There's a little drag strip. There's donuts that you can do. There's plenty of sand dunes to play on. And it's just a lot of fun. This, by far, was our kids' favorite trail, I believe, or favorite off-roading experience, I guess I should say, for 2020. It was here at Silver Lake that I saw and learned how to get a tire back on your wheel if it comes off its bead. Jeff lost his bead lock a couple times out here. He was running, I think, right around 10 psi, and when we started to do some of these donuts, he just lost the tire. But it was a lot of fun to see him stick it back on, and he actually used a ratchet strap and and a little bit of muscle and an air pump to get that done. It's also where I lost my bumper officially for the first time, and that again was thanks to Jeff. So we have a lot of fun with Jeff and his family. We miss them a ton. Hope to meet up with them again soon. Making the list at number 5 is Schaefers Trail outside of Moab. Schaefers Trail is a 20-mile off-road trail that you can either run from Moab into Canyonlands National Park or from Canyonlands National Park down into Moab. This trail is a lot of fun. You just need a little bit of high clearance for this one. You don't even necessarily need four-wheel drive. It's just very, very pretty. There's spots where you're right along the Colorado River. And then my favorite part is the switchbacks that when you take it from Moab into Canyonlands, you do switchbacks up into Canyonlands. Coming in at number 4 is Redbird State Recreation Area in Linton, Indiana. Redbird State Recreational Area is actually located in and around grounds where there used to be a coal mine. Redbird State Recreational Area actually has 4 different Jeep Badge of Honor trails there. So there's plenty of trails to check out and do. Our favorite there was 3X. 3X, best way to describe it was like a roller coaster in the forest. There were lots of steep declines and inclines, and we had gone just after it had rained, and so there was lots of standing water. This was actually a trail that we got partway into and decided best not to keep going on a day like we were having with the rain and all that. It's also a trail I would love to get back to and try again now that we kind of know what we'd be getting ourselves into. Redbird was where Jeff flipped his Jeep. We got to see that and see him recover it. Oh! He's going.
And now they're trying to pull him up.
There you go.
Oh gosh, that's muddy.
And now they're rolling. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Woo!
Coming in at number 3 on our list is Hell's Revenge in Moab. Man, if you were ever out at Moab, this would be a trail to go ahead and try and try to run. It has the base level, so if you skip over a lot of the obstacles, it is still a very challenging trail. And again, just a lot of fun. You're basically going up and over these fins, which are petrified sand dunes. But this is where Mickey's Hot Tub is, Hell's Gate, the Escalator, Tip Over Challenge, the Dragon's Tail. There are so many obstacles that you can do, many of which have bypasses if you don't want to do them. We did this trail with some friends. We went with Steve and his Wrangler JK, and we also brought along other friends of ours that helped us film, Nathan and James, and just had a great time out here. This was a trail that Lauren and Nora and actually Sammy didn't do, primarily because of the heights. It's not really, if you're scared of heights, this is not really a trail for you to do. You are often up very high on very narrow fins, with steep drop-offs on either side. I had a lot of fun on this trail trying to keep up with Steve and his lifted JK. Got myself into a little pickle a couple times, had to pull out my winch line to kind of recover myself. But just a full day, an exciting day. And this is probably one of the most unique trails, certainly within the United States, maybe even the world. Definitely a trail that is known kind of throughout the world as being just a quality trail. So again, if you're out at Moab, Hell's Revenge is a great trail to try. Coming in at number 2, and also a Jeep Badge of Honor trail, is Poison Spider Trail. Again, this trail is located in Moab,
Sam, stay back,
in Utah.
please, now.
We had the pleasure of doing this trail with Dwight and Fiona and their lifted Jeep Gladiator. We met them kind of out in Moab and kind of hooked up and did this trail together, and had a lot of fun trying to keep up with his Jeep Gladiator, which for the most part, we were able to do most of the same lines that he did, obviously with less clearance than he had.
Looks good. Okay, now you can go some driver. There you go. There you go.
Lauren and I both agree that Poison Spider Trail was the most difficult trail we did in 2020, and also the trail that I am most proud of our family for. It was a long day. This trail is an out and back, so you actually go up, do a loop around the mesa, and have to work your way back down a lot of the same obstacles you did on the way up. And on the way down, actually, many of them were even more challenging just because of the off-camber situations that we were in, and just kind of the mental fatigue even after having already done them and gone up them.
You're gonna hit rail there. You're okay, just pleading.
Okay, I go right past it. A little bit more. A little bit more passenger. I know you're scared, but you're okay. Okay. There you go. Now you didn't hit the back or nothing else. The reason you didn't hit the back because your ass hit was right here. Okay, now just go slow through this turn.
This is definitely not a trail to do by yourself. If you go do this trail, make sure you have a buddy along with you. We were so thankful to have Dwight and Fiona and their Gladiator with us, and they were kind enough to kind of go first, and we had the advantage of watching the lines that they took and trying to debate whether or not those were the same lines we wanted to take. But a lot of fun. Again, very, very proud of us and doing this trail. And finally, coming in at number 1 on our top 5 list is Broken Arrow Trail in Sedona, Arizona. For me, this was a very close trail as far as favorites for us. This and I would say Poison Spider are very, very close to each other. The reason Broken Arrow edged out Poison Spider in our book is just because this trail, certainly depending on the time of year you do it, and I would even say the day of the week you do it, is just absolutely beautiful and stunning. I mean, it is one of the most, and I think is the most beautiful trail that we did in 2020.
This is a view on top of Submarine Rock. The end section. Over there is where you, if you've done this trail, you probably hike it up to. The view over here is a whole lot better.
Broken Arrow Trail is an out and back trail. And the reason I said, like, depending on the day of the week, is because the one negative I have with this trail are the pink Jeep chores that kind of congest this trail. If you can nail this trail and do it on a weekday, I would highly recommend that. The weekends you're going to find are very, very busy. This is for sure the most popular trail in Sedona, and the reason being is it is truly a fantastic trail. Between the views and the technical challenges, this trail really has it all, and it packs it all in. This trail is only about 3 miles long.
You got this, Glenn.
Yes.
Man, it looks so much worse from up here.
This is Glenn's first try on the staircase.
Good, man. Now just take it easy. There's gonna be some bumping and scraping.
So just let it slide
Try to
slow.
go, driver. Straighten out. Good. Looks good. Just a hair passenger. Okay, here's your slide. Yep.
You're okay.
You're okay, nice and easy. Another little drop here.
Woo! Little slower, man.
Drop.
By far, the most famous obstacle on Broken Arrow Trail is the Devil's Staircase, and we had the pleasure of actually doing the Devil's Staircase in this trail 3 separate times. One of those times we actually went up the Devil's Staircase, and there's a video for that. We'll put a link for that up above for you. But this trail is like I said, made number 1 for us because of the views and because of the technical difficulty.
Good line, good line.
Good clear here?
You're right there. Yep, you're perfect.
Do I need to, if I make this, do I need to cut left then? Or hard driver after if I get up?
No, you're okay. Come a little, driver, once you're up.
That doesn't sound good, man.
No, it doesn't.
I don't like that at all. There you go. There you go. There you go. Woohoo! That is a Jeep Grand Cherokee, my friends.
All right, and there you have it, our top 5 trails from 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that 2021 treats us all just a little bit better than 2020 did. From Lauren and I and our whole family, thank you so much for your support and encouragement over this past year. We really couldn't do it without you. And here's looking forward to 2021.